So we are doing Murph today.
Well, Murph, honor Lieutenant Michael Murphy. Memorial Day weekend, Murph is kind of pretty much a standard for this activity. Throw the vest on, get after it, and hang out with your friends. So,
remembering the fallen heroes of the United States of America.
Time to get after it, time to get tough.
We are going to do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, 2 miles of running, all in a weighted vest, 14 for ladies, 20 for guys. We're gonna have a good time.
Got a great crowd out here at First Phorm HQ. Everybody's doing the workout or they're hitting the lift. Great atmosphere, great day, perfect temperatures to knock this one out and go hard.
I'm excited, man. I got some people hating on me, don't think I can do it. We're gonna be fine, we're gonna be just fine.
Ooh, my time today. Because we're gonna partition it, if I could get under 40 minutes, that would be amazing for me, I think, right now.
enough to keep Dan from talking smack. Just faster than Dan. That's really the only goal.
And I've taken upon the liberty of myself to do it hungover, exactly how the vets would want me to do it. So,
I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
Partition. Okay. No, I'm asking. Yeah. I defer to the boss.
If that's what, I think that's what was announced, so
Okay.
I will do it partition.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I'll try to keep up with you.
Shut up.
he said he's gonna whip that ass.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
How I talk.
absolutely.
Yeah, it doesn't even sound like me at all. I've never said something like that.
That's not how I talk.
Today is going to be a very meaningful day. I think we all understand why we're here, but I want to take a second just to remind us that Memorial Day is about honoring those individuals that paid the ultimate sacrifice for the freedoms and opportunities that we have every single day. And something that we talk a lot about here at First Phorm is that while we can't repay these individuals or the families that lost that loved one by doing the workout, what we can do is work every single day to build the best possible life, utilizing those freedoms, utilizing those opportunities, and you really remembering what today is about.
The Medal of Honor is the highest military decoration that a president can bestow. It recognizes gallantry that goes above and beyond the call of duty in the face of an enemy attack. And many of those who have received the medal have given their lives in the action that earned it. Today we add Lieutenant Michael Murphy's name to the list of recipients who have made the ultimate sacrifice. Deep in the mountains of Afghanistan, this brave officer gave his life in defense of his fellow Navy SEALs. And by presenting Michael Murphy's family with the Medal of Honor that he earned, a grateful nation remembers the courage of this proud Navy SEAL.
I thought I wasn't going to try this hard, but for a hero workout, when you're across from Dan Bailey, stuff just ends up happening.
Yeah, there we go. Man, this is awesome seeing the community come together like this and honor those individuals that paid the ultimate sacrifice, man. This is what it's all about, so super cool day.
I feel amazing, absolutely amazing.
7 rounds in, 13 more to go. It's basically halfway.
While conducting surveillance on a mountain ridge in Afghanistan, he and 3 fellow SEALs were surrounded by a much larger enemy force. With complete disregard for his own life, he moved into a clearing where his phone would get reception. He made the call, and Michael then fell under heavy fire. Unfortunately, the helicopter carrying the reinforcements never reached the scene. It crashed after being struck by a rocket-propelled grenade. And in the end, more Americans died in Afghanistan on June 28, 2005 than on any other day since the beginning of Operation Enduring Freedom. For his courage, we award Lieutenant Michael Murphy the first Medal of Honor for combat in Afghanistan. And with this medal, we acknowledge a debt that will not diminish with time and can never be repaid.
I didn't lose anybody in combat, but I had a couple of buddies who I did lose when I was in the service, Nick Amsbury and Chris Morgan, and I was across from Dan. Dan's going, you got all these people, everybody's motivated. And like that switch kind of flips when you're around a community and you also got some people to think about. And then you're like, I owe it to these guys to give it to my best. If I go to Chris and Nick, I owe it to Dan who's across from me. I owe it to all these other people here. I owe it to, like, as corny as it sounds, like the country, like people are expecting you to go and do your best because at some small level, I still represent the USA when I'm going out competing against these other guys and stuff. So like, it was really special to be a part of a community event like this where you like end up doing more than what you thought you could just because you realize like, oh, it's bigger than me.
39:10, so under 40. He's happy.
48.56. That was really good. Honestly, great space, great environment. That's probably one of my favorite Murphs I've ever had a chance to participate in. It was awesome. You guys did a good job.
I got a 38. Not bad. I wanted sub 40. I was checking on about like 30, sub 30, but sub 40, that's a good time. I'll take that.
32 and change. I'm gonna have to go back and check because my watch stopped a couple times, but I pulled it off the main clock. 32, maybe 31.
So I did it in 30 minutes and 55 seconds. I did it partitioned rather than going straight through. So it was a good day.